good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when this post is being viewed. The following poem is a spiritual declaration, a battle cry of faith, and a balm for the soul. The repeated affirmation, I believe God to do what he says, anchors this poem in the unwavering trust. He is a man that cannot ever lie, echoes Numbers chapter 23, verse 19, and Titus chapter 1, verse 2, affirming divine truthfulness. The poem acknowledges hardships, but insists on hope and movement. Hold your head up and move forward. Only if we believe in him emphasizes the necessity of faith to activate divine promises. Believing God is not passive, it's active, requiring daily surrender and spiritual resilience. This poem reads like a prophetic word, reminding believers that God's promises are not voided by visible circumstances. The assurance that deliverance is near positions the believer to expect breakthrough. Begin each day declaring, I believe God to do what he says. Reflect on the verses like Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23, and Romans chapter 4, verses 20 and 21 to reinforce trust. When facing obstacles, take one step forward. Apply for the job, forgive the person, start the project, trusting God to complete the work. Share this poem or its message with someone struggling. It's a balm for weary souls. The title of this poem is Unshaken. I believe God, not just in theory, not just in church. I believe him in the silence, in the chaos, in the moments when the promise feels like a whisper and the pain screams louder. I believe God to do what he says, not because I've seen it yet, but because he cannot lie. Truth is not what he speaks. Truth is who he is. So when the situation is tough and no way can be seen, I don't bow to fear. I don't surrender to despair. I hold my head up. I move forward. I walk like deliverance is near, because it is. Faith is my compass. Hope is my anthem. And trust. Trust is the bridge between the promise and the performance. I believe God, not just once, not just when it's easy, but again and again and again. Because in the end, it will work out. Not because I said so, but because he did. I hope the sentiments of this poem resonates within your spirits and also gives you hope to continue depending and trusting in the plan that God has purposed for your lives. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to the sentiments being expressed in this poem. And may God continue to bless each of you according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. for this is his will concerning you all. Have a blessed day and live life victoriously on purpose for purpose.